I pushed the button and didn't change my fucking shirt. How about that? Hey, man, it is what it is. It's Tuesday. We in the building. Man, listen, this is one of the age-old conversations that always need to be had, but nobody ever wants to have it. Let's tell the truth, perception versus reality. Man, we got, what's the battle rapper name?
Averb.
We got Averb in the barbershop speaking to men's sexuality and the things that they are capable of versus what they're not capable of. Do with that what you will. We got the young lady who set the camera up and said she wants to be somebody's something. Yeah, there's that. And then, do single women really know why they're single? It's perception versus reality, man. We're going to kick this shit off the right way. Y'all come back because I'm on fire. I'm ready to go. And we on time.
Hey world, I wanna talk to you. Bring a change to your brain, provoke thought to you. Invite your art to my world, don't open part for your art. Here's transparent, leave it on the table. Join me on this journey each and every time you're able. Might find a few cracks in the human, but mine's stable. This is not a platform for restrictions. We talk to sinners and Christians. Speaking something of interest, then it make me no difference. If you're open-minded, different, don't get your resistance. Pay attention, we might teach you.
I'm talking about the entirety of the song.
I know that. I just know that. We always cut it at the same part, so I know it up to the cut.
I've listened to it like it's a whole verse, like it's like a chorus.
Man, I battle Devin on that beat.
Hey, listen, go crazy. Devin gonna smoke your boots.
Right, I was gonna say
he is definitely gonna smoke your boots. Yo, what it do, people? It's Tuesday. DA's in the building. This is I just want to talk. DP is here. Sir Mike is here. We about to get it busting. Yeah, we about to get it cracking. But are we too old?
Are we old? I was just going to say, what's the new
cracking? Yeah, I don't even think they say cracking no more.
We finna set the roof off in this mother.
Whoa.
No, just to
fam. Like,
I don't want to be cool so bad.
Hey, man, you gotta chill, fam. Like, you legit got it. This is why I said we finna set the roof off in this motherfucker. Mike, I'm highly confused as to what the hell that even pertains to. Either way, man, it's Tuesday. I jumped in the group text with my brothers today, and I said, man, I want to talk about perception versus reality because this thing is out of control. We don't know what's really going on because everybody has an ideal of what's going on. Perception is how I receive anything that I hear, how I bring it in, how it comes through my ears, how I process it versus how it's meant or what it really is. You live every day under the moniker of perception and reality, and you don't even know it because your reality is how you perceive it. Man, we're going to get into some real conversations today. Let's start with this young lady on TikTok, man, on Instagram, that's going super viral. She sets the phone up and starts crying and says she wants to be somebody's something. Y'all check this out, man, and come back. Come back, because I'm ready to talk.
I'm so fucking tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love on him. I mean, damn. I may not be pretty to somebody, but goddamn, I'm pretty to me. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm tired of this bullshit. I don't understand why the fuck am I still living. I just want to be somebody's girlfriend, somebody's wife, somebody's something. I deserve to fucking be happy too. Why the fuck can't I be happy? I'm tired. I'm tired.
Whoa.
Hey, it stopped right on time.
You. Chill, man. Hey, man. Let's shoot the introduction. DP, what's up, brother? You good?
Hey, phone perception.
Ooh, that camera is crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Who bumped your camera? It had to be me.
Yeah, you out here trying to sabotage me, talk about our family. Man, what's good, y'all, man? I appreciate y'all coming out. Everybody that's with us tonight, please do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that love button, hit that share button. Go to YouTube. Subscribe to the I Just Want to Talk podcast on YouTube. Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. We finna do our thing tonight, man. We finna talk about why this woman was just crying on this camera like she 23.
Like she 23. 3. I'm so confused. Sir Mike, what it do, baby?
What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Look, man, I lost all my fantasy games this weekend. It was horrible. But all my sports teams won.
I'm on your ass.
Oh yeah,
I'm on your ass. Good loss, boy.
You're still in the rear view,
Yeah,
but I see.
good loss, boy. Good loss. Hey, because I'm one of them L's.
I didn't know.
I'm one of them L's.
I didn't know that Matt Stafford wasn't gonna play.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I left him in, and I look up. It's noon. I'm like, it's 12:02.
Good job.
Put nobody.
I
in.
had my fingers crossed. Like, I don't think he caught it. Don't text him.
Nah, I ain't.
Do not text him. I don't think he caught it.
I was hurt, bro. Then watching the Chargers win on Monday night, but the last touchdown, Eckler beat me in another league. I'm like, bro, I'm
Bittersweet.
struggling out here.
Bittersweet.
And the other one, somebody just dumped my ass. It was like 180 to like 112.
It's okay, baby. I'm in that happy playoff race in every one of my leagues, so I'm good.
Hey,
I'm good.
I'm in.
And then I'm fighting.
Though.
I'm fighting to be in the playoffs in another league, but it is what it is, man. Listen, I did the introductions too late. I apologize. Let's run this back because this shit got me hot.
I'm so fucking tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love from him. I mean, damn. I may not be pretty to somebody, but goddamn, I'm pretty to me. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm tired of this bullshit. I don't understand why the fuck am I still living. I just want to be somebody's girlfriend, somebody's wife, somebody's something. I deserve to fucking be happy too. Why the fuck can't I be happy? I'm tired. I'm tired.
It's definitely not funny.
Yeah,
it's definitely not funny.
Sad as
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you, it's borderline depressing because she says, "I don't understand why I'm still living."
Mm-hmm.
Like she want to die over.
But that's what makes me want to get on her ass. Because you sit in front of this camera and you're crying as if somebody's doing something to you. We sit in front of these mics, bro, week in and week out talking about happiness and how my happiness doesn't dictate yours or yours.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck from in front of the camera, lady. You're sitting at home, not going to meet anybody, not being around anybody. All she does is sit on social fucking media and make recordings every day. You're never going to find anybody. You're never going to find anybody because guess what? You're not entertaining to us. You're entertaining to us. You're not entertaining us. You're entertaining to us. So nobody's going to get in your inbox and say, hey, come here. Come do this. Get out, comb your hair, pop your teeth in.
Right.
Go to the grocery store. Go to the library. Go pay your fucking cable bill. Don't do it at home online. Get out the house. So many of these women, and this is going to run us right into our next conversation, why single women don't know why they're single. Because y'all sit up, bro, and just expect fucking Prince Charming to just come through the door. That's not how this happens, bro. It's just not. I hate the day and age that we live in where we turn a camera on and we sit in front of it and cry for help.
Right.
But we do nothing to help ourselves. But we all sit back and say, oh, I'm tired of helping family members who ain't trying to help themselves. We all say it, bro.
Right.
We all say every time we help a family member. Jay-Z just fucking said it some weeks ago. That ain't how that shit work, nigga. I'm not just finna give you no 5,000 and you ain't really trying to do nothing with it.
Hey, buddy said he was gonna turn into $1 million in like 2 weeks.
I mean, I get that part, Mike. That's a bit of a stretch.
Hey, he had a plan.
For Cudi. But Jay-Z said, bro, that's not how that works. True. Being somebody, something doesn't work. You sitting in front of a camera crying, bro.
Right.
Because like you said, you might not be pretty to everybody, but you're pretty to yourself. So take that fucking confidence and get out the house, man. Stop sitting wallowing in this self-pity.
Wait, so she makes these, like she makes, it's
not
more
just the
than
crying
one
video.
in this video?
Not just the crying video.
Like it's more videos?
Not of her crying. She's doing everything. Hey y'all, it's today, Tuesday. I'm here fucking around in the house doing shit like,
Wait. If she
bro,
don't
I swear to God, bro.
so
Like,
is she-
I swear to God, bro.
So is she like so is she waiting for somebody to just come on her thing and be like, man, look, yeah, I seen you out here crying.
That's
on TikTok.
exactly what she waiting on, Mike. Or I'll take it a step further. She ain't waiting on shit. She's looking for empathy and sympathy. She's looking for those numbers to go up through the roof. Because if you really want it, bro, go out and get it, bro.
That's true, but I'll be. I don't know why anybody would ever want to be the advocate for the devil, but I'll play devil's advocate real quick. And it's got like I don't think. Well, let's just do this, Dan. If this is what we're gonna do, let's just do this. I don't think the world really understands how hard life has to be on an ugly woman.
On an ugly person.
Perception versus
But no,
reality.
because men aren't judged on their looks. So just imagine being an ugly woman.
But just it's harder in society for ugly people.
That's a fact. But if you are an ugly man who got his paper together, you can
But
you can
it was
navigate your way
hard
through
for him to
life.
get his paper together. It's hard.
Oh, it's harder.
It's harder.
Yeah, no,
for him.
that's true. That
It's
is
harder
true.
for him because he ain't gonna be able to get in places off of just off somebody's perception. Like he ugly.
Facts.
Like no one's buying stuff from ugly people. I always say if you ugly, like they're not buying nothing from you. You have to have a look for people to buy something from you. If you
Unless that
ugly.
product, your
Unless
product got to really be
is insane.
exactly.
So you have to have an insane product. So yeah,
But
in
for
that
this,
case, yeah.
for this lady who has probably gone through the majority of her years being unattractive by social standards, that's tough to turn on a computer and look at all of these beautiful people. Perception wise, it looks like they're having a great life.
Yeah.
And I'm in here eating canned beans with no teeth in my mouth and a little fro. That's tough.
But, bro, what's stopping you?
Could she step her image up a little bit?
Yes, she can.
No, I'm saying it was rhetorical.
No.
I just want to be me right now. What's going on, guys? No, I'm just playing. But could she step her stuff up? Of course. You could put you a nice, get your hair done nice, put your teeth in, get you a facial, put some nice clothes on, and you definitely have upgraded yourself from a whatever you think you are now to a new number.
Yeah.
But we can see a societal standard, natural beauty, and somebody who has to work a lot harder to even be noticed. And she's out of her years of being chosen. That lady is at least 60.
She just appears to be that. We don't know that she's actually 60.
Okay, well, that lady look old as crap.
But I mean, by the number of teeth that she's missing.
That's
I'd
what I'm
say.
saying.
I'd
She
say
got
she's
she
midway
missing
down.
tops
I don't
and
know, man.
bottoms.
That's-
ARP.
Hey, that's some of these
She
niggas
missing
out here
tops
in their
and bottoms.
30s. Just this whole
But-
back
but
row
in that-
gone.
At that point, like
I
I
don't know
can see
what's
where
going
she
on.
like, I just rather like at this point, she like, cause she just want to die 'cause
Because
it's been so
people don't
long.
want to go through life all by themselves. That's sad.
But going back to what Smokey said, he like, man, she gonna prick somebody's heart and they gonna slide. You know what I'm saying? Cornice Young says she don't really love herself.
I do agree that she don't love herself.
Like, let's keep it a buck, bro. Like, we live in a time where eyelashes damn near bump you a number. Damn near. Damn near. On a scale of 1 to 10, if we're being honest, perception and reality, eyelashes will bump you a number. Some shiny lip gloss will bump
gonna
you a
need-
number.
She gonna need a ton of lip gloss. I don't think we got enough.
her
lip
teeth
gloss.
is the biggest issue
Her
in
teeth
her hair.
will bump her a number, bro.
Her
A
teeth
wig
hair
will
get her
bump
a
her a
nice
number.
little church dress.
But here's what I'm saying: you have to get out of the house.
That's a fact.
You, like you said, bro. She's looking on social media and she's seeing what's perceived to be beauty, and all of these women who got their chests out, bodies done, whatever the case may be. But there is literally somebody for everybody. You can go to church and praise the Lord. You can be in there reading fucking books in the library. You can go to the grocery store. I'm not saying she has to put that shit on, because you don't have to put it on every time, bro. You do not have to put it on every time. But you can put yourself together, chill, fam. You can put yourself together enough to where there is a man out there who's going to see you and be like, hey, I be seeing you on social media.
Bro, I'm an advocate of like some people. It ain't nobody for you.
Nah, bro.
Some people,
Mike,
it ain't nobody for you.
it's somebody for
I
everybody,
just
Mike.
think, like some people, you never find it. You never find it. It never was for you. It wasn't for you. I'm sorry. It's just not for you.
Listen.
It just gotta be like, you think about it, like some people are so ugly they gotta be in a whole different part of the world to find somebody that would mate with them. That's
that. What is that? That
like,
pre-order shit. That's the mail order brides.
like, bro, they gotta like. You think about some people, like, bro, like, come on, like, look at her. Who gonna mate with her at 60?
Nah, people trying to have
She's
sex
gonna-
though.
she-
It's somebody that's trying to have some sex. That
So that's
and he gonna have the same look as her.
But
as her.
she wants more than that. She wants someone to like
she wants to be somebody's
somebody's
something.
companion.
Yeah, she wants to be
She's
somebody's
not gonna
something.
get companionship.
I wouldn't say that, Mike.
yeah, no, I
I'm
think
gonna
she
be
can, too.
honest.
Not the
I
one
think,
she looking for. The intimacy, companionship. She not gonna find it at her age.
But I mean,
it's gonna be
it's,
hard.
but it's. I get it, man. The
She might have
male,
to go to a whole nother country. Can she afford to do it?
the
No.
male to female ratio, man, is outstanding. But I'm telling you, bro, sitting at home in front of a camera crying, that's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna cut it.
But
That's
it
not
just,
gonna
it
get
just
you the
bumped
looks.
her audience up though.
It definitely just
It
bumped
just
her
bumped the
audience up.
audience up. So somebody would be like, hey, you know what? I like these videos. It's gonna reach somebody that likes it. It's gonna reach somebody that likes it. That's her way of like, cause some people don't have the capacity to go out and be out and around public and be hit on. They don't like it.
Yeah.
So that's their way of like hopefully reaching out to somebody. Because we all have our different ways. Like some niggas like to go to the club and pick up chicks. Somebody like to be at the library picking up women. I don't know nobody that wants to do that. But it could be people that like to do that.
Yeah.
So that's her way of being out there. So like she gets to put it in front of millions of people because it starts hitting and going viral.
And then once your self-esteem is, I'm sorry, big bro.
Oh, you good?
Once your self-esteem is already so low, if you go out there and the first thing you experience is rejection, you're really down now. Like
everybody
I
can't
think
handle
I think
rejection.
most people can handle rejection because they have wins. When you have more wins than losses, you're cool. But when you don't, even when it's a man, that's when you got a man when he be like, "Oh, well, what's up?" She be like, "I ain't interested." Well, then F you, B.
Right.
Because he can't handle any more rejection.
Yeah.
He's taking so many losses. The lame is pouring out of him now.
Yeah.
So for this lady, because she's not going to F you then, dude, because you don't want to talk to me, she goes home and she cries.
But I mean, even still with that said, and then let me get to, man, I don't want to butcher this, but I know for some strange reason I'm going to. Lily Satinia? She said, is this about the lady that was crying about being somebody, wanting to have somebody? Yes, this is. This is that conversation. She's going to go home and cry, bro, but listen, we live in the era of transformation.
Absolutely.
So there's a million things that you can do to put yourself in an average number. And I'm not saying that she can't afford what she can't afford. I don't know. I don't know what her financial status is.
Right.
So I won't pretend to do that one thing. But if nothing else, play the steps.
Ugly people.
That robe
be
she had
having
on looked a little
good-ass
dirty.
Credit though, like ugly women have good fucking credit.
She had
could-
spaghetti sauce
she
on
could
that robe,
definitely
though,
go
Mike.
get-
Mike,
she
you
go-
gotta chill.
She could go get remade on credit. Bro.
But this is we're
Guarantee-
laughing. We're laughing. But this
840.
is a very real thing. On credit, she can go get now. Granted, she's 60. They probably don't want to operate on her because of what I'm saying,
Possibly.
diabetes. I think she does have some form of diabetes or something. Because I actually know, man, y'all gotta chill, fam. Y'all gotta chill, fam. Seriously.
It's tight
'Cause
on her over
Like, it was like her TikTok or something. And that's how I started seeing like all of her other
He
videos.
judging off her elbows.
Oh, bro.
Diabetes, bro.
I'm not saying that. Michelle
She
says,
got shingles.
Michelle says,
She got that dark sleeve on her elbow.
hey, shut up.
Like, bro,
Michelle says,
what's
have
wrong?
y'all known anyone to meet at a library and have a successful relationship?
I don't know
It
nobody.
was
that
an
hung women
example,
alive, man.
Michelle. But all I'm saying is plenty of people have met at the grocery store. Plenty of people have met walking their dogs. Plenty of people have met at the gym.
Right.
You have to get out the house,
Meet
man.
somebody in your element.
And her element is obviously in the house.
But her
Well, she
element's
gotta get a
online.
new one.
She can reach people online.
And that's all I'm saying.
She might have to shoot some shots on her own. Like shoot in the inbox. They like you got the views, you viral, you got money. Hey, that may be what you end up with.
She
but
should
you'll
drop.
get
She
what
should
you're
drop a
looking
twerk
for.
video.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
she got to step her game up.
Her
Y'all
team's
gotta
long
chill.
than a mug, bro.
Y'all gotta chill, man.
I've only seen this video. And I'm not
Y'all
watching the other
gotta
one.
chill, man.
But like you've built the following up. You gonna
You
have a
have
little money.
100% have
You gonna-
built the following.
You got to start shooting your own shot.
But that's what I'm saying though, Mike. That's why this doesn't work. Because now we have an influx of women in the world who say, oh, well, these niggas only want to be in my inbox. they grand rising queen, or they sending unsolicited stick pics. Pause. You know what I'm saying? They out here doing this one thing. Yeah, no, bro.
I'm sure she would okay
you gotta
that.
get out the house. Again. I'm
In
not.
her
Chrissy
not
said she'll
refuting that.
rack up at bingo.
That type of shit, bro.
Facebook comment, Chrissy
That
said
type
she'll
of
rack
shit.
up at bingo.
She can go to bingo,
How's
bro.
she shaped though? Like it's still a lot of stuff to go on
But I mean,
here.
Mike,
like
it's somebody.
Yeah, it's somebody for everybody,
bro.
It's people that like the box Chevy shape. No, I'm not doing that one thing, bro. I'm saying like,
Hey, fam.
you know what, man? I ain't finna do this.
Hey,
with y'all,
fam.
bro.
Hey, I'm trying not to laugh.
Hey, what's
but
up with your
she
guy,
shaped
bro?
like-
What's up with your guy,
Bro,
bro?
it's people who. No, I'm saying it's somebody for everybody. Is what I'm saying.
It is, but like sometimes I don't think. Honestly, I don't really believe that. Some people don't find nobody.
Oh no, that's a fact. Most people don't find nobody.
But
So
you
it ain't
don't. You
somebody
don't.
for everybody.
But you don't find somebody, Mike, when you gave up. When
You-
you've given
You
up,
guaranteed not to find anybody. when you gave up.
guaranteed.
That's
Going
right.
back,
But the rejection and the hurt that the rejection that they've been taking all their life gonna make you give up at some point.
I mean, I
Like
could
we tell them to have
imagine.
determination in something that's just continuously pounding them against the head. That's like insanity at a point, right?
Yes and no. Yes and no, because like Lily just said, it could be a scam to have people feel sorry for her and send money because of pity. We also live in this society.
Did she
Yeah.
ask for money though? She didn't ask for any money, did she?
Not in this particular video, but we don't know. And I'm not saying that maybe
You know,
she did.
Cash App be in
but
the bio.
you know what I'm
just
saying?
Link in the bio.
It's not even a situation where you got to ask for it anymore, because this thing does 3 million views. That might be the equivalent of $4,000 or $5,000. I don't know what the payouts is. I haven't hit that yet, y'all. Just so y'all know, I need y'all to really get these views up so I can see what this social media money is about. But that's the thing, though. People, they feed on empathy now. It's like, oh my God, like, bro, could you imagine what Feed the Children to bring in today? Why did they stop doing Feed the Children all of a sudden?
I think they still do it. It just be on like we got such much streaming issues.
Yeah.
Like we stream stuff and they not finna pay them streaming companies that bread because we only giving them $1 a day. So they like,
Man,
we
a
finna
million
pay
people
nobody.
giving $1 a day is crazy.
That's crazy.
A million people giving $1 a day is
When
crazy.
you start thinking about group economics, think about if all 30 million, like the 300 million people in America put $1 up a day.
To give to somebody else, and we just keep choosing the name every day, and then we just cash app them $1, bro.
Share
I've
the
actually
wealth.
seen this. I've actually seen it on TikTok, so I won't even get into it. But that we could never. We could never. They
People
would
too
shut down,
selfish.
man. They would.
Everybody only have to send $1 to everybody.
We almost
Could
shot
you-
the city up over them little looms.
The little
Yeah,
what was
like,
the
hey,
what was
hey,
the little thing,
hey,
bro?
I'm still out 100, bro. I'm still in the same spot. I ain't moved yet. Motherfuckers on Telegram sending me that shit. I was mad as hell. I was so mad that I kept getting them. Because, bro, I went in one of them things, bro. I never moved. I'm like, man. Somebody was like, yeah, I won twice. You lying motherfucker.
Mugs was finna riot over those.
Boy.
I was squashing all kind of beef over them. We had to pray and everything.
Man,
You know,
chill,
like
fam.
the people that's them last hundreds, y'all fucked up. Like, it's y'all stuck.
Man,
They
niggas,
basically like, y'all
niggas is eating
done.
off that. I'm gonna leave that right there because there's a couple names that, you know what I'm saying, that I know that's floating around with that situation or was floating around. I don't want to,
I just
rip
put
the
100. I
rip the
wasn't-
scab off of a wound for somebody. Like, you know what? I am gonna beat a bitch up. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, bro, back to this conversation at hand. Like, no matter how dire the situation is, whether she's, diabetic, out of shape, no teeth, like, you can't sit and pity yourself and do the whole woe is me. I need somebody. I need some attention. Like, come on, fam.
But like,
What about-
we have to be in the space of like our way. Like we saying, is this the way I think it should go? Like you should go out and do this and this and this, but that's not her way. Everybody got their way. So if she don't find the person that she won't do it in her way, is she really gonna be satisfied?
But then you go back to it. So going back to Dennis's point, and we're not accusing her of anything, but she's seeing the beautiful people on social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are these beautiful people doing? They're going to bars. They're going to clubs. They're out in the world. They're going to church. Like, bro, you be seeing those like social media posts go up and they be at church. I'd be like, damn, they church jumping. I want to go kick it at they church, you know what I'm saying, one Sunday and hear this music. I ain't gonna do the shit, but you know what I'm saying?
You can see.
You can see it.
But
so it's just,
she sees what they doing, but that's not what she wants to do. She just wants the actual like it's like
Instant
like-
gratification.
it's like she wants the gratification of what they have. Like,
Yeah.
even though she don't want to do it that way.
Yeah.
She just wants to feel what other people have.
Yeah.
Which
100%.
She wants to do it her way.
100%.
I think most people not satisfied with they made if they don't find them the way that they want to.
That's clean, Mike.
Because you get stuck in a way that's like this is the way everybody else finds they mate, and you just don't feel like the connection the same. Because it's like everybody else. I want to find you my way.
Yeah.
Versus finding you just because like, oh well, the clock was ticking. I gotta go find somebody. And a lot of people end up in that situation. Like I didn't find you my way. I've found you. Like she has to find them her way. If it's through the video online, let it be the video online. But she could be lying just to get some money too.
I agree with what you just said, Mike. I feel like that lady was really crying because she realized she might be able to find a death partner now, but she'll never find true love because she's out of that range. When you in your 60s, 70s, and you meet somebody, we could be friends, you know what I mean? But we didn't get to see the world together, hold hands, and be young together.
Yeah.
Be intimate at
What
a high
society
level.
tells you it should be.
Exactly. She'll never
relationship
find.
goals.
She'll never get the
The memories are less.
exactly.
Oh yeah, no,
you
for
got
sure.
less memories.
Because we're slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like I made a lot of jokes about this, but that's actually a tough reality for a
You
lot
made
of
a
people.
lot of jokes.
I did.
A lot of jokes.
I thought about. I don't even want to say what I thought about, but it had me
Tell us what
dying
you
through
thought
the whole
about.
segment.
Go
I
ahead,
said it
tell us.
once. I'm not gonna say
Say
it
it
again.
again.
Nope, because I'm the calm person on this panel. So, that's actually a very depressing reality
It's
for
not,
a lot
bro.
of people
It's not, bro. And I'm only
because
saying
because of
their perception.
their
I get it. I get
perception
it.
is that this is my reality forever because it's been this for so long.
And then that's why we have to flip the switch, turn the gear. But the reality is, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you got to wake up and pay attention. What movie was that? That just came to me too, by the way. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it was on Sister Sister. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you got to wake up and pay attention. If you want Sister Act,
Oh, I ain't
Oh,
want to say.
Sister Act.
the one with
Whoopi Goldberg.
yes, but I was gonna say
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
fuck is the girl from Fugees?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. That was something they were saying, bro. This is a different time, bro. This is a different time. Like we can't no longer sit back and say what's not happening for us, regardless what we see life as. You can't say I can't do anything because we see now that you can do everything. Anything is obtainable. Stop sitting back and saying, again, like I said, woe is fucking me. Oh my God, I might not be pretty to somebody, but I'm pretty to myself. If that's how you fucking feel, get off your ass and get out the house and meet people.
But she don't feel like that for real.
I think like we just not looking.
Then
at
that's
it.
where that's
we
the
not looking at
problem.
from. We not looking at it from her perception. Like life has kicked you down so much.
Yep.
Like life
don't
has
think
kicked
so,
you
though.
down so much. It's like when we see people that like think about people we went to school with and you just see them down. Life done kicked their
Hey,
ass
isn't it
so
we went to school
bad,
with? He
bro.
missing a lot of teeth.
And you be like, yeah, bro, you. Man. What are you on today, bro? All right, next topic, man. Let's go to the next topic. And this. What are you on, man? What are you on?
My bad, Sean. My bad. Hey, Chrissy.
yeah.
This Mark only feel better because he got me sick, Chrissy. He only feel better because he got me sick and I'm sick of it. I called this nigga a jackass today.
He
Like,
did.
in front of his son. Like,
He
you a
did.
jackass for getting me sick, bro. It's the worst.
Oh, man.
But like Khadijah Doris said, and they ready for a change. So going back to your point, Mike, I'm super sorry, bro. Life has kicked a lot of people
Man,
over time.
Life been kicking people in the ass for 30 years, bro. At some point, you go accept this is your reality.
I agree.
Most people start to be like, you know what? this is my life. This is like, I've heard even younger people be like, I just figured that was going to be the life for me. People get to a point that they accept that this is reality. This is like, I have the harsh truth that this is just the reality.
Yeah.
Because all the things that we're telling her to do, she should have been done so she wouldn't be at this point. But now you at the harsh truth, the harsh reality, and the regret. It's really like you're crying for sympathy, but it's really regret. You regret the things that you didn't do to make yourself feel pretty or put yourself in spaces that you would find people.
Or you can be bitter.
And you bitter.
You can be bitter, like, man,
but
God, why
regret-
didn't you bless me with this look?
But like Khadijah
regret can
Doris
be bitter.
said, bro, but you have to be ready for a change. You have to be ready. Like, bro, it's like I can't go to work every day and complain about how trash my job is if I keep clocking in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out.
I think that's a lot different than a look.
No, it's not, bro, because this is why. This is why. I have the ability to change my work situation. You have the ability to change your look. Bro, how many videos have we seen? Oh, how many videos have we seen where women just be
extra
like,
makeup.
bro, what? Or then it'll be like the makeup portion first, and then be like, let me show you a get ready with me.
And then you see
be
her,
like, bro, ain't no way
like-
this. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way this is the same lady.
She needs to learn how to do that or pay somebody.
I like
to
that,
come
bro.
do that.
Ain't no way this is the same lady. And I'm not saying she has to go through this, but guess what? There's this fucking app called YouTube, Mike, and it walks you through how to put makeup on. It walks you through how to put eyelashes on.
She's not trying hard enough.
And
I
that's
agree.
all I'm saying. So going back to what Khadijah said, she's not ready.
But her
'Cause you was-
perspective is that life then kicked her down so hard that she don't even want to try anymore.
But this
So-
the killer part though, Mike. So it's a lot of shit about this MacBook sitting in front of me that I didn't know when I bought it. I could say, well, shit, when I got to fucking middle school and when I got to high school, I kept taking the computer classes and I just didn't catch on.
Right.
No. When you want something,
gotta
I
work.
want to be somebody something. You have to make the changes to do that. And I'm not arguing what you said, bro, because she's giving up.
Her way of trying to reach people is through this video.
Through the internet. There you go. I
That's
like
her
it.
way
That's
of
super
reaching
clean.
people.
That's
I like
super
that.
clean.
Everybody reaching
That's
people
super
in a
clean.
different way. Some go to grocery store. She doing it through the internet. It's pathetic. And I
Super.
feel bad for her. And she does need some type of like coaching. Everybody needs coaching in life at some point. As an adult, some type of life coach. Because like somewhere along the way, she lost what like made her have spirit. Like she has no spirit. Like
Right.
she's defeated.
But no, bro, you got to. This is
She
what I'm
lost
saying.
it somewhere.
You got to go on
and
her
she didn't
TikTok.
have a life, like a life coach that would
This
be like,
was-
hey, work on yourself, work on your body, do some like a life
Something
coach
told
don't
me
hurt.
to save it too. Something told me to save it. Some lady tried to stitch her stuff or post it as if it was her, and she, nah, bitch, I been posted this. You ain't seen all my likes.
The old lady
The
did
old
that?
lady, bro.
Oh,
Just right on Halloween, she put on like the little cat suit. She's definitely out of shape, by the way, with long titties. You know what I'm saying? She put up like, Happy Halloween, motherfuckers.
and she still ain't
She
found
did,
nobody.
bro.
Damn, I don't know what she doing.
But you
out
see,
here
she
wrong.
want, like you said, Mike. She wants to do it her way. She wants to be like the people that she's watching.
Definitely 100%.
And people get stuck in life wanting to only do it their way. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's not your way.
We'll go back. Khadijah was like, I knew I wanted better within my career, so I decided to go back to school to obtain my master's. I got tired of feeling stuck. There you go, Mike. I made up in my mind that I'd make a change to help my career. It's one
I
of
like
those
that.
things,
Respect,
man.
Khadijah.
Super respect to Khadijah. Let me borrow some money, G. I'm hurting.
But to be honest, I think some things are easier to change than others.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
Changing your mindset is very hard
It's a
versus
super hard
understanding
thing
that
to do. I agree, Mike.
I want to go back to school
I
to have
agree
a better
100%.
job. Like people can't get out their mindset. They mind traps them a lot of the times. It's their own prison and they don't know it. Like trying to get out of there, they don't understand. Like your mindset gonna make a lot of the shit in your life be what it's gonna be.
100%.
Facts,
I
bro.
agree, Mike. You
Facts,
definitely
bro.
just snapped with that. I mean, shit, go back to the meme. It changed over the years. It used to be a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and then it just switched to the mind is a terrible thing. Because it can either lift you up or it can drag you way into the depths of depression.
A lot of people live in a lower state of their mind,
I could imagine.
and everything that going on TV, entertainment. It's all about the lower part of your consciousness, and you're not really like where you should be. And a lot of us need to work on it every day.
Facts. I agree. Hey, listen,
fact,
man.
right?
So we didn't kick this one around long enough, but we're gonna keep right in step with this same conversation because I posted this status the other day and it received a decent review. It didn't get the traction that I wanted it to. Not to say that I was, excuse me, not to say that I was particularly looking for anything, but I had saw this young lady put up this post that said, niggas be in my inbox talking to themselves for years alone, LOL. And then like all of the women in the comments on her post, they were just all getting out, man, bitch, you should see how many niggas be in my inbox talking to themselves, blah, 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 blah. So I came up with this. It boggles my mind why the majority of single women don't understand why they are single. Now, we're having the perception versus reality conversation here. Let me shorten this because it's all in my face, and then I can just only imagine what it's going to do to y'all. We're having the perception and reality conversation. The perception here that these women are giving off when they post stuff like niggas be in my inbox talking to themselves is that you're unavailable. You're unavailable. You got all of these men in your inbox trying to get at you day in and day out, and they talking to themselves for years. What say you, Dennis?
And from their perspective, a lot of times they're looking at it like, man, this thirsty dude in everybody inbox, or he's not worth me responding. Because when they see these inbox, they definitely go to your page and look you up.
Yeah.
They're not just getting ready to look at it and then just leave it. That's not how that's going.
Yeah.
Especially when somebody showed me that you can read the message without actually opening it. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can read. All
But I
the messages.
definitely think that they're looking at this person and they're like, well, he's not good enough. And they feel like they're waiting on something better to come. I think that's why a lot of them stay single for a long time, not understanding the people that's shooting at them is probably on the
possibly be
same
them.
level.
Or better.
Yeah, so
Or better than what they're looking for.
could be.
Why, like Mike, why is the perception that just because these dudes are inboxing you, they're not good enough? Why you think?
I think it's because it's a fad. It became like this like trophy to post on the internet that dudes is like chasing you.
Yeah.
Like it became a like everybody wants to show that they got more and more and more. So like it became this competition. Women started competing with that. Like, oh, I'm gonna show my inbox too. Like,
Yeah.
nobody care. Of course, people will shoot their shot at you. You a girl, you pretty, your titties out. There's a lot of dudes shooting shots at you.
Yeah.
So like, it's not to y'all. It's like this honor or badge. It's really not. It's really like, okay, like dudes were shooting at you because your titties was out on Facebook.
100%.
And now you like, oh, look at all these thirsty dudes. No, you was thirsty for that. You
Yeah.
wanted that.
You wanted that
You
attention.
wanted all of that attention that you got from it just so you could post it. And some dudes just like, they feed into it. They feed into it right along.
Grand
with it.
Rising Queen.
Yeah, right, queen.
I hate giving these women that feeling of everybody's on them.
Yeah.
So if I don't know you, I'm not finna just jump randomly into this and like I don't want you to have this win. I don't want you to have that, man, everybody be on me. Or if you jump on a page, if you jump on your page and you naked or you twerking or you I'm not liking this picture. Even if I seen it and was like, dang, she look good.
Yeah.
I am not liking this, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I can't give
I
you this
feel you.
win with the other people.
Because I know what you're
I'm not doing it.
Like-
And if you go through Facebook, I bet you can't find a picture that I liked and somebody was like half naked on there. I ain't gonna like a picture of a female. Well, this is even when I was single though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like it unless there's a child in this picture.
Yeah.
Because I don't want now if you dress nice and you I like that.
It's a classy look.
But if you doing something that's trashy, 4 likes, you in lingerie in your bedroom, I'm not liking this picture, bro.
I mean, going back to
I don't
it,
want you to have this win.
not only just that, bro, but it's the man, I'm getting ready for bed. My hair is laid, but all I see is titties and thighs. Bro, what are you doing, bro?
We won't even see your hair.
We can't even see the fucking hairstyle.
You got the bonnet on already.
But then you'll do that. I'm single because I want to be.
She
No,
got a
you
fucking
single.
boosie fade. Nobody even
You
see
single
the shit.
because every dude that's involved with you that or comes in contact, he just want to smash. Every time, listen, There's like
That's the type of man that they chase, and then they keep attracting that type of man, and they don't want it, but then they end up falling back for it because that's all that comes at you. It's all like your level of vibration or where you at vibrates what's supposed to come to you. And
That makes sense. I
women,
like it.
men are attracted to women. That's why we go to women. Women supposed to pull us in, and you're pulling in these type of men for a reason. It has a lot to do with you more than it has to do with anybody else.
Yeah, going back, Khadijah, she commented on the last joint. She was like, I definitely do go look at pages to see what they're about and how they carry themselves as a man. I would imagine a lot of women would do it, should do it. Do it. But then you go off the perception of what everybody's saying he is. Because a lot of these dudes, if we, whatever I'm doing it. We're here, perception and reality. If he look like money, he broke. If he don't look like money, that don't mean he got it. But that just means he's a little bit better at managing it than he is just spending it recklessly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If a dude walking around with 3 or 4 chains around his neck and he got on a bust down rollie and he live in Joliet driving a damn, man, I was getting ready to get too detailed. You know what I'm saying? He driving I drive a Denali. This nigga ain't got no money for real. Like he just don't. Take my Apple Watch. You know what I'm saying? It's not the latest one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, well, if you looked at my truck, you would think I had money. But I don't. I stole it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely stole it. These dudes look the part, and everybody's saying, bitch, he him. He him. Then when it don't work out, what you hear all of the negative. All right, this nigga stay with his mama. This nigga stay.
She was with him for 2 years, though. You like, bro.
Living at his brother's house doing Uber. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. But it's just, man, you all keep wondering why you single. It's like a couple females, and I want to make this apparently clear. It's a couple females who have, like, Mallory. Mallory has the pole dancing class, and then Keena Barnes has the twerking class. If you're not teaching somebody how to dance
Right.
and getting paid for what you do, we shouldn't see your ass turned up to a camera, bro. We just shouldn't.
If you strip.
I mean, if you strip, but
Yeah,
you're
you
getting
get
paid
paid.
to
Yeah,
do
I was
that.
gonna say, I ain't got a
That's
problem with
your
that.
job. That's how you bring in your money. Even if you're an influencer, you promote for clubs and you got to dress a certain way. They're paying you to do that.
Right.
But if every time you get on social media, like we see your titty hanging out, or you do you know what I hate, bro? I hate the bathtub shit. Like with the thighs and like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why do we need to see you in the bathtub? Like, that just don't make sense to me. But then when somebody jumping, man, I need to come get in that bathtub with you. These thirsty ass
Yeah,
niggas
that's
are always
so
trying to
annoying.
drink my bath water. Whoa.
She gonna let the right one drink it. Either the right one come along.
And you
she gonna
posted
let
that
him
for
drink it.
somebody. I hate when they do that.
Posted it for somebody.
I hate when they do that. Man, I ain't looking for no attention. Bro, chill. Yes, you are.
Just like,
And you don't never get the attention from the person that you want it to be.
and that's
And
what
you look
Tessa just
retarded.
said. They're attention seekers, bro. They are attention seekers. But this is what I'm saying. These are the women who attract the men that they think they want. Then when dude just take them down, he only here to take you down because he came here to get what he saw on social media. He saw you naked on social media. I'm coming here for that reason.
Right.
After I take you down for a little while, you gonna realize I'm a bum. You gonna realize I don't take care of my kids. All 17 of them
can't
by
take care of all
16
these
different women.
Take care of them
You-
and you.
Man, you're gonna realize that I've been paying child support for a long time. You're gonna realize I'm still in my mama basement at 35. You're gonna realize because the perception that you had of me and all of these chains, when I put that shit on, it went out. Oh no, that was just them pictures on social media. Now you get to see me for real. You know I ain't going to the club like that every weekend. I'm only just how y'all do. I'm gonna post these pictures and make my social media look like I'm him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to big myself up in a way that you're gonna say, oh yeah, he the one. He getting these draws tonight. And then after you done gave him, now he got you pregnant, you done had a couple abortions, and now all of a sudden he ain't shit nigga. No, it's what you're putting out. So when I asked the question, Yanni, damn, do you want to call in and say all of that? Hey, listen, I'm going to use the excuse that I'm sick. Dennis, go ahead. You can see that quite well. Yenny said, wait, I don't respond for years. You right. We do go and check the profile out first. And you're right. I don't respond because I don't like what I see. I like what I like. My choice is my choice. Choice in money is not necessarily my motivation. Middle finger up, question mark, cancel. Gold teeth, cancel. We like what we like and don't like what we don't. Single by choice. Single but choice, single by choice. Respectfully, because I could be not single tomorrow if I chose to. Don't generalize it.
I want this one.
Because I had to take the breath. Hey, I took the breath, getting ready to go.
I think a lot of women will make this same statement. I personally know her.
Yeah.
So I do think that she could get a quality man tomorrow if she wanted to. But, man, most people ain't getting no quality. What's quality? Like, you can't get a man that you would spend the rest of your life with tomorrow.
Do I have to ask you the question?
Sure.
And I'm not, listen, Yanni, me and you cool people. Are you doing that podcast thing?
No. Hey, look, she jumped on here because I'll do her right now. We good?
We got time.
Hey, look, I feel like based on the look, where she lives, what she drives, what she brings in, she cooks, cleans, her kids are good, college kids. She has stuff that shows you that she can build a family. She has a lot of things that like makes a good housekeeper. Like she knows how to take care of a man. She knows how to be supportive of one. She's smart enough to have a conversation where you're not like, you just stupid. She's built a bit. I swear to God, she done built a business before. She has done things that a lot of people haven't done, or she can be an asset to a person who's trying to build, or they have just finished building.
And then just like that, I'm taking the camera off this nigga. I don't know her personally, so I'm not doing that one thing. But here is my thing. You can do that single by choice bullshit all you want to. I like what I like all you want to. House, kids, business, all of that. If you've gotten to this point where you've done all of these things, you mean to tell me a good man, a successful man ain't came through? I'm not talking about her. I'm going to generalize it like she said.
Right.
A good man will come and sweep her up out of this situation. Regardless,
but we're coming off of last week where you told me, hold on, you told me last week that you could be a good man and not be good enough. You agree with that lady last week. Okay, so maybe she had a good dude come across her life and he was a good man and she was a good woman, but for whatever reason, this just doesn't mesh.
But in the situation and how you just, and again, Yanni, this
I'm only talking about her.
Right.
I'm talking about most women.
I'm talking
most
Yanni.
women sound crazy when they do that.
I'm talking about Yanni. I don't know her, but I'm talking about the situation. When you put her in the realm in which you just put her, there are a lot of men in that situation that flow in this same group of people who move, talk, have conversation, spend time, go out, have a great time. They're all in the same realm, bro. So what I'm saying, when she says don't generalize it, this is what I'm saying. Why single women don't understand why they single. Because you'll keep saying, oh, he ain't him, but he fits all of the qualities in the criteria. But because he jumped in your inbox and he ain't fine enough, or he ain't tall enough, or, you know what I'm saying, his car ain't new enough, or, you know what I'm saying, he ain't doing it big enough. And I'm only generalizing it.
Right.
I'm not talking about Yanni.
Right.
This is why they're single, because they keep convincing themselves that they're single because they ain't found him. No, you're single because you're sitting in the house waiting on him to come. And that's not gonna happen.
Right.
It's just not gonna happen. So the perception versus reality is, yeah, you do have all of these men in your inbox, and you do go check the profiles and see, like she just said, gold teeth, of course, sagging pants, yeah. I know that you sell dope, nigga. I can look at you. You know what I'm saying? I know you smoking weed all the time. I can look at you. Or I've been in a situation where you were around, and I looked at your black lips and smelled Black and Milds on your breath, and you just wasn't him. I get it. I'm not saying anybody in particular, but again, when you talk about a successful individual who has all of these qualities, bro, birds of a feather. And they're not always just female birds.
Right.
They're male birds.
Right.
And they all flock in this same flight pattern. So again, bro, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. So when you get to doing that one thing, it's easy for me to just poke holes in that raft.
I think.
Come on, bro. It's not a generalization.
I think it is because a lot of times when we'll have a lot of women who don't have anything together, and they'll make that same exact post that she did.
Okay. First, I personally believe that it's nothing bad to women, but you're not single by your own choice.
Okay.
Men chase you, and the right man chooses you. If think about the men that you've been with. If they would have acted right, you'd still be with them, right? And they'd be like, well, I chose to leave. He wasn't acting right. So you don't get to choose. He didn't act right. He moved on. You're not single by choice. If he would have acted right, you'd be there. Mm-hmm. Because he not acting right is why you're not there. You waiting for him to act right, not him waiting for you to act right. Men don't necessarily wait for women to act right. We'll wife them that way. Women want men to act right. They'll go through all of that life,
all of the checks
all
and
of
balances.
that time with that man because they want him to act right.
That's
and
a
he
fact.
don't. It wasn't your choice. It's just that he didn't want to act right for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To give you what you wanted. It
I
made
agree.
you
I
feel
agree
like
with that,
you got
Mike.
the choice, but you don't really have the choice. It's based off his actions and how he is more than your actions and how you are. That's just the natural order for men and women. So it's not a bad thing. It's just that
It's not.
You just want to feel like you in control. Sometimes you're
And
just
there
not
you
in
go.
control.
There you go.
It's not about women just want to feel in control. Oh, I'm single by choice. Ain't no man going locking me down. No one cares. It's not about the
And they
it's
not
the
trying to
control
lock you
part.
down. Yeah, he's not trying to lock you down. He's trying to make you a wife. He's trying to make you happy by his definition or by yours, depending. But I mean, it's just those, and it sucks because we do generalize it. And she was right. Don't generalize it, but we have to. In a sense, because we always talk about what? The majority.
Right.
So when you keep looking at statuses, and we're not just pinpointing on one thing, there's a ton of different things. And we can only speak to men because we are 3 men sitting here. 2
Correct.
of us are married and one is gradually on his way, I assume. I'm not putting your business out there, bro. I'm going to let you handle that when it's your time. You know what I'm saying?
I could have been in the inbox later.
Whoa.
She don't watch this show.
hey, and you better stop saying that too, because that nigga probably be like, on this day, Tuesday, November 7th, this black ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's a litany of different things that go across a spectrum of different conversations of why. So it's not just, like she said, the sitting in the house, or it's not just because, she wants to be in control, or it's not just the twerking, or because they're ugly. There's a bunch of different things. And I'm not saying ugly in the sense nobody wants them,
right?
Because Mike said there's not somebody for everybody, but I truly
believe
bro, I see some ugly niggas, bro. And I be like, how did
they had it's because I feel like Destiny's already chosen you.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if Destiny's already chosen you, some people it wasn't meant for you to have that.
That's true.
And you
That's
have
true.
to
I like it.
you have to face the reality. It wasn't meant for you to have that.
Yeah.
And that's the shitty part of life. And everybody should feel happiness. Everybody will
Reality.
have it.
Perception and
It's
reality.
not meant that way. I hate to break it to everybody, but the creator is cruel.
Super.
It's some stuff you meant to be poor. You meant to be here. We got the perception that we have this free will to get out of there. Oh, well, I'm going to make it out. I'm going to make it out. No, you probably just wasn't fucking meant for
You
it.
probably just wasn't meant for it.
But
Mike
you thought
cooking.
you was.
He definitely is.
And that's
definitely
just a part of life. She's probably just meant to be alone for the rest of her life, whether she like it or not.
You talking about the old lady with no teeth, not Yanni.
And she got to face and find
Yanni got it
happiness
together.
and find happiness in everything else. You're trying to find happiness in something you want so bad.
Yeah.
But it's just not fucking meant for you.
It's just not meant.
It's
Point
no
blank,
different than a
period.
woman chasing a man for years and years and years and years and years, and that nigga just ain't meant for her.
Man,
Fact.
And she
it just
still
wasn't supposed to
chasing and
happen.
chasing and
She
chasing.
chased
It's like,
facts.
I
Or
gave
vice
up-
versa.
I gave up all the good years of my life for
Or
you.
vice versa. You know what
Or a
I'm saying?
man, and you just chasing it. And you and you
And
mad
she
at the
just for the
world.
streets.
And you
I like
bitter
Mike
now.
devastated woman voice.
Oh, God.
She just for the streets. Hey, listen, this was another beautiful one, man.
Hey, real quick before we segue out of here, what do y'all say about a woman who doesn't understand why she's single? She's looking at it like these men are in my inbox just trying to smash. Every man who's gonna keep it a buck knows that every time we meet a woman, the first thing we trying to do is smash.
Smash, 100%.
Maybe not. I'm not saying the next day, but the
Yeah.
ultimate goal is to sleep with this
That's
person.
the end goal.
We don't care about nothing you got going on, to be honest, up until for whatever reason we start liking you.
Yeah.
So how does a woman know, like, this is somebody that they supposed to pour their time into?
Where's the cricket button? God dang, boy, you just came through. I gotta find the damn cricket button. I don't think I got one.
You do. It's that
Man, if I push this fucking button and it's the cricket button, I'm putting this nigga out. I swear to God, I'm putting this nigga out.
You ain't gonna know my controls better
I'm
than
talking
me.
about, gee, I've been sitting this motherfucking damn thing for 3 years and don't know what the damn cricket button is. Ask the question one more time. Let me process it while you ask.
I gotta go. Wait. One quick question.
Uh-huh.
Why haven't we labeled the buttons?
cause that's too much like right.
Too much
Oh,
like
okay.
right.
I just wanted to make
But
sure.
it's been a thought for like
Because I got a little
months.
labeler in the.
You know what, Mike? We gonna label the fuck out these buttons. Like
And we would have had
Man.
crickets and horns
Man,
and shit
all that
going.
type of shit going, man.
Yeah, that's too much like right. We can't
Too
be in
much.
here
You know
making
how
sense.
black people is. We don't make sense. We just make money. Ask the question one more time, Dennis.
So everybody who's honest,
Yeah.
all men that are honest will admit that the ultimate goal when he meets a woman, or even when he approaches her initially, is to smash.
Yes.
So, with that being said, it takes time for a man to actually change his thought process towards her. How does a woman know that this is somebody worth spending the time to get to know, or leaving him on red in her inbox?
I hate to say it. Mike, I'm gonna let you go first.
That's the perception of what they portray on the internet. Whatever that person, because she's looking at.
So it's based off what he sells?
She's looking on what he's selling because all our
'Cause she's gonna
profiles
be the
is
buyer.
sell.
Yeah.
Now he's presented his application and now she in the hiring process basically. So she HR, and now she like,
I like
oh
what you're
okay, he might have some kids. Now she thinking, oh baby mama, he might be still with his baby mama. Oh, he don't got his relationship part on the thing. Oh, he probably with a bitch. Never mind. Now she on to the next. Like they know, and they've seen you on their profile, and they know
like it.
that like who they want their attention from. I think a woman don't answer you unless she wants your attention. I'm like if you know when you've given the message to somebody, and they answer that message, you know that you shouldn't be talking, and she shouldn't be there,
Yeah.
and she's there. She's already opened the door.
So even to that though, Mike, I agree 100%.
Women don't respond to people that they ain't interested in.
I
that way.
agree, but I'll go so far as to say I hate to say it, but Steve Harvey, take the time, take the time, invest, because like Mike said, she's HR, she's in the hiring process. You submitted an application, I've accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what he about. Don't just go off the perception of who he is, because the perception of who he is gonna have you penny dropping. He can sing like Keith Sweat. He smell like Mike in his fucking million different colognes. You know what I'm saying? He drives Dennis's car. He has the charisma of DA, the dimples, the beard, and everything else that makes me as fine as I am. He has all of these qualities. Take the time, get to know him, because just like Chrissy just said, a man will put you as a priority if he feels like you're worth it. Chrissy, that's true. But at the same time, he's going to put you as the priority long enough to smash.
Yes. I was finna say, because then
He
what?
will put you as the priority long enough to smash.
I was just about to say,
a
what
man-
say you to a man who just conforms long enough?
Because they all do it.
Women understand a man puts his best interest as a priority. It's never a person. It is your best interest that we
And what is
always
his best
like,
interest, Mike?
And his best interest is smash. And that's the first priority. And that's the only reason a man come up to you is because he like, yeah. In his mind, he said, yeah, I'll fuck the shit out of her. And that's why he's already inboxing you. That isn't a bad thing. And
It
we
isn't.
had this conversation, and y'all in the goddamn comments was like, turn Mike off. But they agree with this shit now, I bet you. I'm Kanye, I'm always right.
But listen to what Yeti just said. It's on her to weed them out. Once her boundaries are compromised, it's on her to move on.
Most of them ain't got no goddamn boundaries.
That's a higher bar.
Yanni is cooking.
Yes,
they
that's a higher bar.
don't, Mike. But
People don't know how to protect their
But
boundaries.
that's the difference. That's the difference. You gotta know when. You gotta know when to hold, know when to fold. Like, bro, you can't just. So, like, we've had this conversation a million times, and they say men wait until they 45 to want to settle down. At some point, maturity has to kick in. Women know before men. Hey, okay, this fucking thing is cool, but I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I want something long term. I want something that's lasting. I want my forever person. When you're looking for your forever person, That's where Yanni just said comes in. She has to weed them out. She has to set boundaries. But that's a thing that we don't know how to do right off.
Right.
I don't believe in any first situation, it doesn't matter how old you are. When you come into something, well, I don't want to say it doesn't matter how old you are, because at a certain point, you know what I'm saying, all of the great qualities that Yanni is, nigga, you're not getting ready to compromise anything that I've built.
Right.
So let's start there. You know what I'm saying? I have XYZ, you have XYZ. Let's try to put this thing together. Maybe I went too far in the alphabet because I was going to try to say ABC, but then it would have been going backwards. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting ready to tear down what I have. I'm not trying to tear down what you have. So let's look in between it. So that's why I say Steve Harvey. Not the 90-day thing necessarily, but like Yanni said, weed them out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might just throw a fastball in there, everything going good, blah. We 2 months in, and I say, well, hey, I was thinking about going on a cruise. I'm not even going to say who's paying for it. I'll just throw it out there. Man, they got this cruise, man. We've been jamming pretty good. Like, what you think about going on this cruise? Just to see what type of time he on financially. Or her, vice versa. If the man like, man, you know, we've been getting close. We done been on a couple dates. I've had you at my home. I've been at your home. Ain't no pee on the toilet. You know, ain't no garbage behind, you know what I'm saying, your trash can. You know, I'm rocking. You ain't got hair all in the sink. I like how you move. Let's go on a cruise. Just say, well, who paying for it? Yeah, we going if you paying. That's a red flag. Like Yanni said, that might be one of the boundaries.
But if dude got bread, he going on that trip after 2 months.
But
because we feel like that's
but watch
a
this,
smash
though.
moment.
Not if she's
That's
one of the
smashable.
ones.
Yeah.
Not if she's one of the ones say, if you pay for it, I'm going, because maybe he might look like, damn, now what you, yeah, I do got it. But then watch
I'm sorry.
this.
I thought that she was like proposing it like what you think about.
Well, I was just saying vice versa.
Okay.
So
Cool,
even
cool.
if she does come up with the idea and he can afford it, we just going back. Like we keep backtracking on old shows. He pays for it. Like, oh yeah, no, I got it, thinking
He finna smash.
I'm gonna smash. And then when it don't happen, then what? Now he has a negative connotation with her and spending money. Because he thinking, man, I got the suite. We had the balcony. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we was always facing the moonlight. You know what I'm saying? You open that, man, it was a nice breeze coming in.
Moonlight, all right. She moonlit your ass.
Moonlit your ass and didn't give you none. So again, you could just, you can set the boundaries depending on, to answer your question, Dennis, I'm sorry, you can set boundaries depending on what you're looking for and what you want. And then as you kind of reach them, okay, is this person thresholding my boundaries, or is he in, protecting my boundaries? Is he in a safe space where I'm comfortable with what he's doing and he's comfortable with what I'm doing? And then you ultimately make the decision to give him the draw.
My last segue, and then I'll let you
GTG.
move on. If you was seeing somebody for 2-3 months, she brings up this trip, she tells you about it, you like, oh, okay, that's cool. Y'all go on the trip, and you don't smash on the trip. Is that a fireable offense?
And you paid for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you pay for it under the premise?
Like y'all didn't have no conversations,
Right.
but y'all
If
didn't.
you didn't have no conversations about
But
it.
y'all didn't, y'all like 2-3 months in. I don't know nobody who ain't had no heated moments
feel
after
like-
2-3 months.
So you feel like it should be some type
So
of
you thinking like this probably finna be our first time? Like it's a cool trip. Like this was a nice, you set it up nice.
Yeah.
And it don't happen. Is that a fireable offense?
It's twofold. I'll say it's twofold because it's your fault for going into it with expectation. 100%. 100%. But if we've kind of been having the conversation that alludes to us, like, hey, this could happen on this trip. Like we've been hint dropping and you picking up what I'm putting down. I'm receptive of what you're saying. And then we get there and then we get into it. And then like you withhold, I might fire you. And now we get into it.
I even think even common sense, like, girl, you know why we going on this trip. Like,
Yeah,
stop playing with me.
but hold
Like,
on,
you know,
common sense.
common
Shout out to Gentry and Brandon. Common sense, uncommon.
Man, if
It's
you
not
came
always
on-
the most common
if
thing.
you came on this trip thinking that I wasn't finna try to smash, and then you pull that, like, yeah, no. We've been talking for this long,
Yeah.
and going out on
Yeah.
dates. Not no, I flew you out. No,
Yeah.
we've been dating for.
We've
a
been doing
minute,
this. We've been
and
doing
we had
this.
3-4 months, and I'm hitting with you like, oh yeah, we finna go out of town. We going on a cruise or something. And I done
But
paid for this shit,
again,
and
y'all gotta be having this type of conversation. Like, girl, that moonlight, I might smash you. You know what I'm saying?
to
Do
be
something
honest,
to you.
I think not even just the common sense part of it. Like at that point, you like any man or woman would think like, as a man, if you was the one not putting out as the man, at some point you like, oh yeah, like I know she want want me to smash.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, nigga,
Tyler
how long
Simone
is
says she knows.
you like how long it take you to think you want to smash? Like it's going like if it's taking you 4 months to think that you want to smash,
Yeah.
then guess what, lady? Shit's over. Shit's over.
Mike said it's a
Like,
fireable offense.
why are we still waiting after 4 months? Like, bro, at 4 months, I'm doing something wrong. You may not be sexually attracted to me.
Yeah.
Or you may be a nun or something, because I know I didn't try.
Yeah.
So at that point, like, yeah, no, you just don't want me.
Hey, man, Mike says 4 months is too long. If he pay for the cruise, he better smash.
Yeah.
So we having a conversation about perception and reality. Let's keep it going, man. This particular conversation entered our group text maybe about 2-3 weeks ago. We wasn't going to touch it. We talked about it before we shot last week. And at first, I did not want to respond to this at all because I didn't like the way it was received. But again, that was only my perception. After talking it through with my wife and having some conversations, I see this a little bit different now. Y'all check this out. Come back, man. We'll be back in a second.
Like it does. Like I said this, it's easy to 3 girls back to back. It's hard to your girl 3 times in a row, right behind each other. Like think about that. Like if you really think about that, right? 3 girls walking in back to back, you up and ready each time. It don't matter. Your girl back, like trying to hit her 3 times in a row, your dick gonna tell you, nah, man, we don't want this. It's most cases. Like our bodies tell us to go and get somebody else.
Yeah.
That's why 30 men can populate the whole planet. It's running through our bodies. It's like saying, our brains don't say fall in love. It say her and I'm get some of that kind, and then I'm try this. You know what I'm saying, don't it? Like, but they don't know that our bodies say this shit, right?
Instinctually.
Yeah. Like it does. Like I said this, it's easy to 3 girls back to back. It's hard to your girl 3 times in a row, right behind each other. Like think about that. Like if you really think about that, right? 3 girls walking in back to back, you up and ready each time. It don't matter. Your girl back, like trying to hit her 3 times in a row, your dick gonna tell you, nah, man, we don't want this. It's most cases. Like our bodies tell us to go and get somebody else.
Yeah.
That's why 30 men can populate the whole planet. It's running through our bodies. It's like saying, our brains don't say fall in love. It say her and I'm get some of that kind, and then I'm try this. You know what I'm saying, don't it? Like, but they don't know that our bodies say this shit,
Instinctually.
right? Yeah.
So I played it twice on purpose for a very specific reason. Initially, once he starts talking, he's speaking in a very serious tone. I think what makes this video go left for most people is when the other men in the room start laughing. That gives a different perspective, as if they don't believe in what he's saying or it appears comical. I don't think this is a comedy thing. There will be a lot of women who look at this and receive it as to say, oh, well, he's super immature. He just don't want to share his feelings with anybody. Here is the perception and the reality thing of it. Because everybody has had a situation here and there where they done bust out 3 rounds and got it out. But when I tell you, and I know it's going to be a pick me in here, and I'm not accusing anybody, my nigga doing it 6 times in a row every night, tearing my back out. Congratulations to you and your man. But men are hardwired for sex. I Googled this earlier because I thought that I heard it somewhere, but I wasn't sure. There are only 2 species of beings on this planet that have sex for pleasure, and that's humans and dolphins. The craziest shit in the world. Every other species has one reason why they have sex, and that is for procreation. So when you look at this, we just go about it a different way. Women are wired emotionally. When me and my wife was having this conversation, I quoted Musiq Soulchild. Musiq Soulchild has a song that goes, I was taught the true definition of a man was to never cry. Work till you tired, always provide. Be the rock for the fam, protect them by all means, and give you everything that you need. This is in his first verse. Every man is raised this way. Mm-hmm. You don't cry, You go and get money and you take care of what's yours. Point blank, period. I don't want to do the history lesson of where we got about speaking about feelings and everybody expressing themselves. But for the longest time, go back. Look at your grandpa and your grandma. They met in high school. They got married. They were together 40, 50, 60, 70 years. They wasn't doing no fucking date nights. They probably walked and held hands. But grandpa wasn't professing his love, buying flowers every week. Yes, he was doing little things. But when you look at this, a lot of women are going to say, oh, he's just a dog ass nigga. He just want to. No, that's the perception. The reality is every man wants to have sex, but he doesn't know that it's a want. It is desirable for him to go out and procreate. His body is telling him to go and create other lives. How do you know this, DA? Easy. Because just like he said, 30 men can populate the fucking world twice over. Women can only have a child every 9 months. What does that tell you? I was put here too. You know, that's just the basics of it. When I first saw it, like, bro, right here, I'm scrolling, reading through the comments, and bro, like, man, I thought I'd be saying some crazy shit. What the hell this nigga talking about? Sir Mike, I'm like, oh shit, bro, commented on it. Boop, I like Sir Mike's comment because I liked it. But then I thought about it after I watched it several times. He's got the ear of every man in there. And they listening like, damn, this nigga might be saying something worth listening to. And then when they start laughing, now then you got the dudes on there. Man, he better speak for himself, man, because I'm trying to be in love. Bro, shut the fuck up, Derek Jackson. I'm going to go back to it every time, bro. There is no man. Dennis literally just said this 5 minutes ago. When I see you, Fantasia, when I see you, I'm never saying, I can't wait to fall in love with her. I can't wait to hold her hand. I can't wait for us to have a date night. Nope. Man, I can't wait to pull them panties down. I hope that coochie hitting on something. That's just a thought. And then after we've done enough talking, after we've had enough conversations, after you've struck my mental capacity 50 million different times, I say to myself, like, dang, I don't want nobody else to hit her. Mm-hmm. I don't want nobody else to touch her. I don't want her to text anybody else. Yeah, I'm going to be a man. I'm going to do dumb shit. I'm still going to do everything that I don't want her to do. But I don't want her to do it because I want her to be mine. Mm-hmm. Now, the problem is men don't know how to express that to you. So they'll just come in and smash and try to hit that bottom. What old girl say? When the man hit the bottom, he done made you crazy. He come in and try to hit the bottom because when he hit the bottom, he's going to keep you from doing anything else. And by your own admission, ladies, y'all be dick dumb. And that's what he wants. But he still want to go rip and run and rip and run and rip and run until he see that you text somebody else and he lose his mind because he doesn't know, excuse me, only when I'm talking, he doesn't know how to feel about another man hitting the bottom. Oh, no, I can't have that happening because she picks up the phone every time I call. When I text, she texts right back. When I say I'm pulling up, shit, she hopping right out the shower because she dick dumb. She's mine. I want to have all of these other things, but he doesn't know how to tell you, I love you. And I don't want you sleeping with nobody else. He's not wired that way. He's wired to work and provide for you and hit the bottom. Fellas, what y'all got? My bad, bro. DV. Get it, DV.
Hey, nah, I definitely agree. I think that the conversation that you're having is a A-side men conversation. I think that there's more B's than A's, so it makes it sound like we're just talking crazy. But for men with options, we're not thinking about love. Men don't think about love. Love is a defeated feeling for a man. Like I said all the time, most people don't know nothing about love. Even when that man gets territorial over a woman, that doesn't mean he loves her. He just feels like it's his. It's not even about love then. For most men. I think that most
perception versus reality, kid.
I think that most men want to sleep around. I think that the initial statement that he made is very true. Like that's why sex life dies. Like when a marriage or a relationship is going on for a long period of time, usually their sex life dies out. And that man starts needing blue pills. He need honey. He need whatever it is that they selling. He don't need no honey. He need variety.
Yeah.
If it was another woman walked in here, he probably don't need no pill.
He don't. 100%.
Ain't nothing wrong with this guy that you think is finally just breaking down because y'all been together for 15 years no. It's just the same thing and he's used to it. And women could do that. Oh, well, we used to it. You can do that, spin the block too. Okay, fine, great. But it's different for me. It's different for men. Like, men just like variety, especially a man who has had options his whole life.
Yeah.
And I think that since most men don't, it was a lot of men in the comments trying to do him dirty.
Yeah.
Because they have no idea what he's talking about.
Have no idea what he's talking about.
You can't just go from woman to woman to woman to woman because you want to.
Yeah.
Most men have no idea what he's talking about, but those 20% that all of the women want,
yeah,
they know exactly what he's talking about, and we agree with him.
100%. I like it. That's clean. And not only because you're agreeing with me, but because it's very clean what you just said. What you
Mike finna say something hilarious.
Mike said, man, I'm
Get
devil's
outta here,
advocate.
Man. Dude out here just saying anything, bro.
He just saying anything?
Lying. I agree with Buddy. I know I agree with Buddy. Look, any man that's like, if you do have like multiple options, like, bro, like, it's times where like, you know, like the same thing over and over again, you gonna get tired of it.
Yeah.
Most men like variety. Some men don't know variety. So they just know they want variety.
Yeah.
Just even your instincts tells you to have variety. Like people don't like some men don't even have like options like that to have variety, but they want variety.
Yeah.
Like they primal instinct tells them, hey, look, you want variety, but I have to have like control over myself to not do this.
That's the part that I left out.
That's the part that like women want from men. We want you to control yourself. They want you to control yourself from your primal instinct.
Yeah.
It's a very hard thing to tell somebody to do.
And what?
You're telling the man not to actually do what he was intended to do.
Instinctually designed to do.
It's an instinctive thing. People are like, oh, men don't have them. Men, it's men out here that won't cheat. Yeah, that means he has discipline not to cheat. Don't think that he has never thought about it, or maybe didn't like. If the right opportunity arose, that he would take the opportunity. Like he just has discipline.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he don't want multiple women. It just means he has discipline to actually devour and devote itself to you.
Yeah.
That's all that means. Like people are, I don't want no. That's most men do. Yeah. It's just instinctive at some point, and you lose that instinctive as you get older, because you get older, you get tired. You're an old lion at this point, and you don't have as much variety either as you get older.
Big facts. Going back to something that Dennis had said about needing the pill, let me ask y'all a question. And we're talking 20 years ago. You're in a relationship. You've been in a relationship for a year at this point. You know what this coochie do every time. You done seen it at the Sybaris. You done seen it in the back of Walmart. You done seen it in the bedroom. You done seen it in the kitchen. You done seen it everywhere you can see it. Now it's starting to get a little, a word Dennis used last week, monotonous. All right, this guy, man, somebody get him one. He's learning from me. It's not happening the same way every time now. Now you need a little bit extra to get up. You're not getting as solid as you were, rock solid as you were. But the minute you get something new, you go and tear it down. Has that ever happened to y'all? And you like, damn, like, man, I'm kind of, I ain't hitting it out how I was hitting it at home, but I just went over here and stood up. Mm-hmm. Like, what is that? Explain to the people what that is.
It's just, especially if it's new. If it's new, it's just like, it's something new. It's something exciting. You have the adrenaline rush. You have the dopamine effect that's even higher at that point. So, like, there is those type of things that kick in. So, like, you have a whole different perspective. You like, I ain't hear her yet.
Yeah.
Now I'm finna find out. Because I already know what this. It's like when you going out of town and you finna go somewhere you never been before and how excited you be about it. You're like, yeah, I'm finna go to Pussy Town.
I'm out of town.
I'm
Thugging with around.
Like, so now I'm in the ear to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's different in her pussy town than your pussy town.
Yeah.
So now, it's new shit here. They got new shit here.
The rides are fast.
The rides are faster. The rides, I don't know. But there's reasoning behind it for everybody. So, like, it's just a new feel. It's the new feel that men have, even for women that have that idea. They just, the new feel, they get tired of Buddy. Like,
Yeah.
Buddy, Charles do the
He
same.
ain't doing what he was doing.
Like, he know exactly what time he go hit every time.
Man.
Know when he gonna nut and everything go on about his business.
And then she go pick up Lil Mike, and Lil Mike come tear that motherfucker.
Like, and some people don't have spontaneous stuff in a relationship, so it's like it becomes that boring.
Yeah.
And that could be reasoning why too. But that new car smell better than a used car.
Chrissy said, if he can't smash that new car smell better than new. Hey, I like it. That's super clean. Chrissy said, if he can't smash his girl 3 times back to back, that sounds personal. Maybe he needs to go get his mojo back. Hey, let him get his own crib. You give him your own crib, y'all. See each other every now and
time I
again.
say that, they get in the comments. Mike don't know what he's talking
Cut
about.
his mic off. Going back. Seta says, we want a man until he acts like a man. DP, what does that mean?
It means like they want a neutered version of a man a lot of times. For a lot of women, they want you to be the new Barack Obama type of man who is in touch with his feelings, who's in touch with your feelings, and he treats you the way that society has men treating women now. It's not no 50s man.
Yeah.
This is not granddad.
Not Pawpaw.
This is a new person, you know what I mean, who is in touch with his feminine side almost.
Yeah.
And I agree with her statement that women want a man to act like a man. They want a man until he starts acting like a man.
They
want no. Women want a men that's gonna act like women. That's what they really want.
You know what though? I'm lying.
Men that act like women. Because when you start taking the man out of his like duty as a man, like he's not a man no more.
But what kind of man do women really like though? Because for real,
they really like the suckers, but they really they want the bad dude to be the sucker, but he won't ever be the sucker for you.
If you got 2 women, one of them, you treat her like a queen. You do everything for her. You give her everything and you love on her. You got another woman and you stand on her head in the middle of the street. That one who you treat dirty will be the best thing that ever happened to you. That is a fact.
You just don't want them though in a way.
Not necessarily.
You want them for what they provide. You want both parties for what they provide.
Man,
and this person provides
it's something about doing a woman dirty that makes her want you more than she's ever wanted anybody else.
Oh, and for some women,
she can't lose whatever fight it is that she's fighting. If you keep her, I heard somebody say this. My guy Craig Smith on the Corey Holcomb show. He said you got to keep a woman on a can't solve mission, a can't do mission. You will never be able to tame me, but as long as I keep you with a task, that woman is gonna be down for you forever.
Because
when she feels like she figured you out,
she can tame you.
It's not the same.
Tyler says, has it ever happened? Has the opposite ever happened where you can't get up with that new one?
Yes, and I think that normally kicks in once your conscience kicks in. Like, dang, she gonna figure this out.
Or I'm doing too much.
doing too. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm doing something that. Usually it's just like the recklessness is just out of control at this point. You be
so
like,
far
man,
out
I'm
of
just
pocket.
doing
You
too
get
much.
mentally caught in yourself, like, bro, I'm wild and mid everything, and be like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I got kids out of this situation. Hey, bro, I do.
Just
It's the same story on some snakes on the
wild.
plane type stuff.
Some snakes.
Bro, make me never want to watch that movie.
Bro, the
ever,
movie.
bro.
If I ever seen him, that's the first thing I'm gonna say to him. That would be the first thing I say. Like, bro, you owe me some money.
Like,
That movie was horrible.
Yanni said actually she did just watch something about sex being different on vacation. So she said she guess she can see the science in it. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? Different shit.
It's the feel for
Right.
new shit.
Yeah.
That's why they don't keep you like. That's why they have like grade school to like you happy to go to junior high or junior high to high school. You happy to go to college and then college to life. I don't know why you're happy for life, but after college because the shit gets tough.
Right.
But it's all about keeping you with something new, a new environment, everything new. So when you have something new, you like, hey, I'm excited for this.
Man, that's the best part about it, Yanni. Men love bitches.
What does that mean?
What?
Like, are we saying like a multiple?
No.
amount of?
No. So to her point, what I'm imagining is you have your quintessential, this is my ideal, my mode of what I want.
I get what she's
Everything
saying.
else, yeah.
And she right.
And it won't be nothing like my mold.
She right.
And men like that shit. Like men
She
like
right.
Like your side chick?
the and you never want to call her the side chick. It's just they're not like her because you don't want her in everything you do because you have her already. You want that ignorant bitch.
And I always say this, and people be like, "There is no kind of like respect level in cheating. In cheating, there's a respect level.
Man, come
When
on.
you cheat on your mate with somebody just like your mate, like you the
That's a
worst.
fireable
Like,
offense.
bro, you a piece of shit.
You
to me.
need that's a fireable offense.
Cause like,
to me.
bro, like, why would you cheat with
Yes.
somebody like the person you are? You're wasting time.
So
Like
for,
you waste your own
for
time.
men, I think that's dumb. I think that's what women mean when they say they were moving on. You know what I'm saying? Because she went and got what she had, what she wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now she's moving on from you because you've done this,
But, like,
whatever, too much.
I just find watching men cheat with, like, I've seen dudes cheat with their lady that with somebody that looked just like they lady. Like,
Yeah, no, that
what
should
is
be
you-
weird.
What is that is very weird, and it's very like low. It's the low respect part of cheating. Like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
If I gotta go find somebody like you, I don't like
I don't like you at all.
That's
Like
personal.
you. Yeah.
Like, that's real personal.
100%,
If
I
you
agree.
cheat with somebody totally different than your mate, that's just like the primal act of men. That's like, I like what she looked like.
Yeah.
She not you, which is okay.
100%.
In a thing.
Are
but,
we talking looks or personality when we do this?
like when you
or both?
cheat? Like when both in
Okay,
both
okay.
qualities. Like, I wouldn't want nobody just like my mate. Like, that's
No,
that's
not at all.
ridiculous.
Not at
Like,
all.
that mean I don't fucking like you.
Yeah.
I don't like shit
100%.
about you. Like, I hate you actually. You just here. Cause like, why would you even put somebody through that and go find somebody else that's just like them? Like, I don't like you. That's personal. That's
So-
a personal shot at you.
If we talk in perception and reality, that's the perception, Chrissy. She says a lot of women blame themselves when they man go out cheating and they think that he don't love them. You know what I'm saying? Or that he's not happy. They just want something new. It's not always that they just wanted something new. It's not that. A lot of times, bro, like a man, he's missing. So let's go back to the monotony of a relationship.
Right.
I've been with my wife 15 years. And all of a sudden, like, I'm just not, I ain't standing up the way I used to. Like, I used to get in this motherfucker and go crazy. Legs used to shake. Shit used to hit the ceiling. And all of a sudden, it's not doing that no more. We've lost the spark, so to speak. Is it me? Is it her? We're not talking about it. We're just going through the motions.
I think that's both parties' fault.
Something, 100%. Not refuting that at all. Something comes along and shows interest, and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit older, but let me see.
Right.
And then that something new comes along, and it's like, man, you know what? Let me see if I can tear this motherfucker down. And like Mike said a little bit earlier, you go in and you stand. I'm talking about you be like, shit.
Your excitement levels,
It's crazy because it's
like-
different. So when women say, I'm sorry, Mike,
no, you good.
it's not that they want something new. Men just kind of want to know that they're still capable.
Right.
Sometimes you got some dirtbag ass niggas. Let's just call it what it is. They just out here doing some shut the fuck up. They just out here. I hope they didn't hear that. Like, you should have fucking looked away. You fucking creep. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got dirtbag dudes who just out here just doing whatever they want to do. And by all means, man, listen, if you got a man who dragging you, bro, and you going through this shit, you got to tell you, every time I turn around, this motherfucker with every Thursday. Like, that story kills me every time I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Every Thursday type of motherfucker, you need to leave him. But if it was just an occurrence where it was like, hey, I had to get something off my chest, bro. Like, I was just feeling incapacitated or whatever the case may be. and he got it off, and y'all going through the motions and y'all work everything out, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's necessarily that men are always looking for something new, bro. I just don't.
No, I think we desire it. We don't necessarily look for it because we got other important shit to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of shit that men have to do in this world that women don't believe that we have to. We
Yeah.
dodging a lot of shit every day. So it's still part of us.
Okay.
We have moments where
Okay.
it's not an ongoing thing. Like all day I'm thinking about go finding a bitch, I'm sorry, ladies, I apologize. I go find a woman, I gotta go find a lady, I wanna fuck, it's not that. It's just that, like, you might have an instance where, like, hey, look, we've been together for 4 or 5 years, but now I see they done hired a new chick in the office, in the HR office, and she ain't wearing no panties some days.
Right.
We had a lady at Sony like that.
I was just
When
getting
I
ready to
worked at
say,
Sony.
this nigga was super descriptive. Like,
Like,
what the
yeah,
fuck,
he
Mike?
did.
Like, what the
Bro,
fuck,
she
Mike?
ain't never wear no panties. It's like 2008, bro.
Mike is stupid.
Like,
Mike
she
is
ain't wear no
stupid as shit,
panties,
bro.
and she wear heels in the warehouse, knowing damn well she's supposed to wear them heels in there, open toe heels and no panties. I was be like, man, where Marie going?
oh,
Bro, I jump on a little cart. Man, where Marie going, man? What Marie doing? And walk straight through the warehouse with no panties on. I was like,
Something is wrong with this guy, man.
give me my
Something is
forklift
really
back,
wrong
man.
with this
I'm
guy,
getting
man.
back on the forks. I gotta go see what's going
Something
on.
is
over here.
wrong with this guy, man. Look, the way he telling the story, bro, I'm like, this is a little too descriptive. Like, where's
Hey.
this going? Man, back when I was at Sony,
You knew that was
man,
a real
like,
story. He was
Like,
telling.
man, what
Hey,
is
they
this
put her
dude
up
doing?
there. I was like, God, and everybody see it. Like, bro, I know my boss was hitting. I know you're smashing her, like,
Crazy.
all the time.
Crazy.
Mike is a nut, bro.
Mike
she was
is a
his
damn
assistant.
fool.
I'm like, yeah, Randy smashing. He's
Yeah,
smashing.
Randy was
smashing.
definitely smashing her. You should have
But-
became Randy a little bit sooner, nigga.
Yeah, they ain't put me up. They ain't moved me up the chain quick enough.
That's wild as hell.
But hey, but he might have those moments where
Yeah,
he just
definitely.
has those moments. It's not an ongoing, constant, like,
Without
on
question.
switch.
Like
It's
Yanni
just-
said, it's choices.
It's just that choice, and now you have to be disciplined not to. It don't mean I'm gonna do it. It just means like it would have been nice to do it.
Is okay.
Definitely grow into it.
Outside of, I mean, I don't want to eliminate anything because I don't want to take out the consideration of her feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But I also say this when it's about anybody who needs to go figure out something about themselves. Is how wrong is he really when he goes to figure out whether or not I have really just lost it? Like, I want to see if I can still be this person.
Because how do you go to your partner and say,
Exactly.
I'm having this inconsistency within
I
myself?
can't tell you that. That's why, like, remember when we had the one with the lady who got that new job and she felt like her husband would never get to the level that the other man at her job was at.
Yeah.
And she wanted to be around a man who made money the way that she did now.
Yeah.
And she left him.
Yeah.
To me, she's not
was a while
foul.
ago.
That was in the
that was a while
garage.
ago.
That's when we was at the old studio.
Crazy.
That's 3 studios ago.
That was 3 years ago, nigga.
But to me, she's not wrong. I said that then.
Yeah.
But a lot of people be like, man, she's super foul. Oh, because you get your weight up, now you want to leave. Bro, that's not foul to me.
Right.
You have to go figure out whether or not this is what's best for you. Because if you don't, you'll always resent me.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think people understand that men do not want to get old.
They do not. I agree.
It is very fear. The thought of getting old, for me, that's my greatest fear. Getting old is my greatest fear.
I would say it's my greatest, but
I do not like getting old, bro. I don't like not knowing that I can't do something.
right.
Even once you know you can't, once you prove it to yourself, that is difficult.
It definitely takes away from the dynamic of who you are.
You always want to be able to do everything to
That you
your,
could do,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Especially once you're a competitor.
Yeah.
You know, you've already stopped hunting. That's what really took you into a whole nother level of, I'm going to really increase the amount of how I'm aging.
You stopped hunting and you went to the grocery store.
And I'm no longer competing because I've already won the affection of my wife.
Yeah.
I won the affection of my kids. So there's no competition except for to maintain daily.
Right.
So where do I get that adrenaline boost of now this is how I know that I'm still one of the greatest?
I can't wait to chop that fucking question up, boy.
Do your
That clip
thing.
is going viral.
Like,
No, I'm talking about that clip going viral. For real.
Because it makes
perfect
sense
fucking
about
sense.
nature, just like naturally wise.
It makes perfect sense,
takes
bro.
away.
But I mean, again, the perception is you shouldn't want to compete. That's what they're going to tell you, because you have won the affection of your wife, because you have won the affection of your children, because you have completed a goal: house, picket fence, dog, family, wife, nest egg. No, that's the American dream. You're good. Well, who the fuck said I wanted to live the American dream if my nationality is African? You know what I'm saying? You know, if I'm bilaterally Moorish in my blood, then I'm entitled to all things deemed necessary. Now, obviously, that's a reach going a little bit too far, but that's just the gist of it, Dennis. That is just the gist of it. When do you not want to compete as a man, as an alpha? Going back, Yenny says she always wants the alpha man. You want the alpha, but alphas need to compete.
Exactly.
So what makes me wrong for competing?
See, here's the problem
Crazy.
with the compete, though. The compete is like, I'm going to go hunt and find new women. That's your compete, right?
It can be.
And you can't do it to your lady, because, like, if your lady put you in a position to hunt and compete back for her, now you feel like, I don't want to compete for her. I already conquered that. So you leave it. That's why, like,
I like that. That's
you have
super
to
clean.
find somewhere to, like, you have to find somewhere to take that type of competition that you want to have and hunger into something else when you get married.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you're going to always want to hunt out that, and you're going to seek on it because you like, bro, I have nowhere to put this displaced competition that I've already won, or you feel like you've won, because you don't want her to put you in a position where you got to compete with her. Because if I feel like if I go back to having to compete for you and I already
But in a sense, aren't you always competing for her, bro? Because check this out.
Yep, there we go.
I don't
Check
think
out
you're
this one to
competing
say.
for her. You just maintaining the situation.
But that's the competition. Because if I don't maintain the life that I've put you in, somebody else is going to come along and say, I can do better than
Here's
him.
the thing about most men: when you at the top, you feel like you invincible all the time.
That's a fact.
And that's
You can
just how
feel
you
that
feel.
way
All
until you fall
men, when
off.
they're at the top, they feel
Until you
invincible
fall
until invincibility starts to creep. Like, that's the part of getting old. It's the invincibility part of it.
Yeah.
So you like, bro, like, I'm not competing for something that I already won. I'm not competing for something I've already won. If you feel like you won the admiration of your wife, or you won the admiration of your kids, and you already won, like, this is why athletes are athletes are great, is because they're always seeking the championship still.
Yeah.
A lot of people get like stagnant at their life, and the championship is already won.
Yeah.
Not understanding every year is a championship, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
Right.
like if you win the first one, like, who cares if you win 5 more? No, I got to win more.
Yeah.
I got to
Right.
win more. That's why they have a different edge. Like, them competitors have a different edge than most people have. So most people can't maintain that competitiveness on that level because they like, I've won here already, so let me win somewhere else.
So then as a husband, I mean, because you
I like
spoke
that,
to
Mike.
it, you spoke to misplaced competition. As a husband, the answer isn't as black and white as I would expect it to be, but where do you put that competitive nature that you have?
I mean, I don't like some
Because
people you could put it in if
As men, we're hunter-gatherers, bro.
if
We're hunter-gatherers.
you hunt something else.
What
So
else
what's
am I
that,
going to
money?
hunt?
Is that the money
Hunt
chase?
money, build a family. If you hunting, what like generational wealth, whatever you want to call it, even though I don't really like the term no more.
Right.
But like whatever you call it, find something else to hunt. Like, I'm hunting something greater than another woman, and she's hunting with me.
True.
So like now we're hunting together as a family, as the lead. So now I'm always hunting, but I've that displaced hunt for a woman to hunt with you. Like, that's the power of having a good woman that wants to hunt with you behind it. Like, I think like a lot of times we miss the devotion part when it comes to people. We say we committed, but are you devoted?
Yeah.
It's a big difference because the word is stronger. So like it's the devotion part of like the commitment that you have when you are going to be like in a marriage to say, I'm going to take this displaced competitiveness that makes me want to hunt for other women because that's just part of all we done. Suppress that and move it here. Like, I have to allocate these funds somewhere
So in
else.
other words, you're telling me I just got to become an old lion.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No, I'm just,
Hey, Mike, that was just fire though. I ain't gonna hold you.
he
That was just
stood-
fire.
Hey, you just stood on business right there, boy.
That's
You just
That's
stood
what
on
we
business.
have to do, and it's hard for men to find
It is.
a way to displace that. Like, where do you allocate? It's like, bro, like I gotta take a little bit off of this money to pay the light bill, to pay the gas bill. Like, it's
Yeah.
a juggling effect.
Yeah.
Most men don't want to juggle, so they be like, man, whatever, fuck it.
I'm gonna just do whatever I want.
yeah, I'm gonna do what I want.
Because going back, James H. Kirkland II, he said capitalism teaches us to compete. I
Yeah.
think the alpha feels like there is no competition.
That's the invincibility. When you at the top, bro, you feel like, bro, can't nothing touch me.
Yeah.
And everybody at the top, always something happens when you get that invincibility.
I feel like I'm at the
feeling.
top, but I see the
comfortability.
competition too,
Yeah,
though.
no, that's comfortability.
But
Once you get
sometimes
up
the
there, and you feel like it
competition
ain't
motivates
none. But what? Like going back to what he said, when you get up there and you feel like it ain't no competition, yeah, that's when the little Chris come through, the pool boy. Yeah, nigga. you
Facebook
ain't-
comment, Mayette Lloyd says, so is the alpha male never satisfied?
And this is the competition. I mean, the competition. This is the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Perception versus reality. The perception is no, he isn't. But like Mike said, to some degree, he has to find that satisfaction. And I've reached the precipice of where I'm to go. I must maintain. I have to maintain this likability. I have to maintain my sexual content. I have to maintain my social dissidence when it comes to other women and my wife. I have to maintain discipline. I have to maintain all these things that made me the hunter that I was. I'm him still, but I've actually taken it now and put it into something more productive.
It really is like when an athlete retires.
That's truly, I agree.
But look
It's like
at
an
look at what they
athlete
go
retires,
through.
bro. They be and women can't understand
Yeah.
this.
Hey,
the
Mike, that
struggle
was
in the
just
retirement.
fire.
Like when men marry you, they retire that.
God damn it, I'm retired.
Mike just snapped. That
know,
is
it's
such a
fucking
great
retarded.
analogy.
It's retirement, and you see how many athletes struggle with retirement. Like Gilbert Arenas said, he was just walking around the house eating cereal. He know what the fuck to do.
He said he used to drive for
And just-
5 hours.
Just to because
No destination.
retirement's over. It's just a different. I could call it game because women hate to call love a game when it is, but it's a different game. It's a different spectrum of life that you're
Yeah.
retiring from. So when you retire from it, you understand the retirement adjustment it takes, especially if you find somebody that had a high volume of options. Like, do you understand the adjustment it takes for somebody that had a value that high where their options was limitless, and you asking him to give up his limitless options for you?
Yeah.
And he does that because that's the selfishest thing you can ask him to do, but he does it for you.
Yeah.
And then like you divorce him, get the fuck out of here.
Well, I think it was a little bit more
No, I'm
in the
just-
Gilbert Arenas thing.
I was just
Gilbert be tweaking just a little bit more. But Yenny had a clean statement, man. And then, we're going to go ahead and get out the way. She said, there comes a time where there is nothing more to prove. Mike Tyson at this point in his life, in my opinion, is the greatest because he has
Is that his greatest?
Is at his greatest, I'm sorry, because he has nothing else to prove. And no one can dispute what he's accomplished. And look at the piece he's at right now. Mike smoke a lot of weed and he be chilling, coaching, like just giving people them one-liners, them quotes. At the same time, Mike did just jump in the ring with Roy Jones a couple years ago, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I get the point that she's pushing.
when you give up on your accomplishment, like the cabinet for your personal accomplishments in your life is unlimitedly big.
Yeah.
And if Mike Tyson's giving up and living on his accomplishments now and calling it a day, that means, like, to me, you've given up on life and now you're just sitting around. Like, you should always have more accomplishments ready to make. And he's going to. He's going to push for stuff, I'm hoping. But he found another space in it with the
Yeah,
podcast.
he
He found another with the comedy. Like, he found
Yep.
another
He found
space.
another space to put the
to
competition.
push the competition
I like it,
level
Mike.
to
That's super
retirement.
clean.
Men have a problem with retirement. Women retire easy. You never hear about women struggling with retirement. I've never heard a woman struggle with retirement. Ever.
Damn.
I've never heard a woman struggle with retirement unless she was a woman that was a high earner.
I've heard
They
women
struggle.
do it when they had to go from being in the workplace where they were a solid earner, and now you are a caregiver. I've heard a lot of women complain about being a caregiver.
Because you're still in the workspace. You're a caregiver now. You're not retired.
I mean, for your own children, though.
Like, oh shit. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, I've heard.
But that's because
a lot of women don't want to be a day-to-day caregiver for their children
But
anymore.
I think that work took away from her having to be that. It took that space away. She needs something to take that away from her having to be the caregiver. Work gave her that. I don't have to be
The
the
excuse?
caregiver. Yeah, because I got work all the time.
Yeah.
But if she
like
wanted to retire,
She could.
like
very well,
women want to
so.
retire. Like bro, they want men to retire them. They want
Yeah.
you to buy them the house,
Facts.
buy them a car,
Facts.
give them everything they have. They walk around the house eating chips. And
Are y'all running into women
Like-
who don't feel like this anymore?
It's women that don't like. It's women that don't feel like that.
Well,
but
I hear a
most-
lot of I hear a lot of women say it, but once you got somebody who will actually do it, then you
Most
don't
women
really.
want a real husband that's gonna take care of everything, bro. Like they just want to know that you're gonna take care of everything, that you're gonna take care of the house, you're gonna pay all the bills, and they don't have to worry about you cheating or leaving them. If they can get that,
Yeah.
they gonna take that.
100%.
So like,
DA, what did that face
that's
just
what they
mean that
just-
you
that's
made?
what they
DA
want.
just made-
I don't know what you're talking about, fam. Chill. Chill. Hey, you gotta chill, fam. You gotta
DA,
chill.
man, wait a minute. Whoa, who you know?
like most of them don't want to go 50-50. But they understand that we may have to because of the economy's trash.
Yeah.
So we might have to go 50-50. But most women don't want to. They want a man to retire them.
Yeah, most women
Where I
want to
can
be
feel
taken care
secure.
of.
I can feel secure for the rest of our life. And
Man,
we
quit
good.
coughing on my camera, man. You sick ass nigga.
Putting COVID on the
Man,
mic.
this nigga.
I told y'all stop making me laugh.
Man, go buy a new fucking mic now. This nigga, man, what's wrong with this nigga, man? But yeah, no, most women, me and my wife have this conversation all the time. Most women definitely want to be taken care of. Like, seriously, working is ghetto, bro. And then when you create a family, like Denver and Donovan, they some motherfuckers, boy. Like, and I love them. I love them two little niggas dearly. But bro, I can show y'all a picture. Donovan done emptied all the clothes out they hamper in the bedroom, and he's standing on the hamper with a goddamn spatula, banging it up against the TV. Pint sent me this earlier. I'm just like, I gotta retire my wife because she gotta take care of these goddamn kids. I whoop kids, bro.
No, you don't.
I whoop, bro. Call your sister. I whooped Denver's ass like 3 weeks ago, bro.
And cried in the room.
I did not cry, but it stayed with me for a couple days. Like
was
me and Pint had to,
thinking
she had
about
to
it.
talk me down off. I'm like, man, I didn't have to
making
go
a
that far,
sandwich.
man. You know what I'm saying?
You're making a sandwich thinking about it. God damn, I should have.
She made me whoop her ass, man.
I came in
You
at
know
a
what I'm
30.
They was at the house one day, and he like talked to her friend. He didn't even yell. I'm talking about like, he's like, Denver, no. And she started crying. He was trying to play tough for a minute, and I'm watching him. He like, come here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I said, man, you a punk.
Bro, that little baby got my whole heart, bro.
Give me a kiss. I'm sorry. Daddy,
That
sorry,
little baby
okay?
got my, and now Donovan is like the second coming of me. Like, and this, you know what? I'm so in love with being a father, bro, because, with Tayshaun, Aubrey, and Isaiah, I didn't get this opportunity. You know, one, I wasn't as stable as I am. Well, I'm not saying I'm super stable now, but I wasn't as comfortable in
Right.
life as I am. I know myself now, and I see every bit of me in there every day. When they go off to their grandparents' house, when Denver goes off to school, camp, or whatever the case may be, coming home, like you just see all of this stuff, bro. And it's just a beauty being a father. I actually think this is a little spinoff. I was actually ready to go out and start my fucking car. But I'll say it's harder being a father in the home with your children than it is being a father outside of the home. What do y'all think?
Absolutely, because you're doing it day to day.
But I don't even mean from that aspect though.
I think it's just. You think it's harder? It's harder.
I don't even-
in the house.
I think it's harder being a father in the home every day than it is not being in the home.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got the day to day life with them. The person that don't have a day to day life with them, yeah, it's like that's why baby mamas complain.
So yes and no. Yes, because you have the everyday, day-to-day life. But imagine the man who isn't there every day. He gets to instill whatever he chooses to in the time he gets to see them. When you're there every day, you're conscious of every little thing that you do and say to them because they take it.
They
And they
absorb
harbor
how
it
you
and
put
absorb
everything
it,
in.
and it becomes them. So now you're trying to love on them as well as discipline them, as well as teach them, as well as coddle them. And you're trying to do it with just enough balance to where you don't overdo one thing versus the other. And you second guess a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
like when Denver do I want pancakes. Like, no, nigga, you getting waffles. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, let me cook these goddamn pancakes, man. I'm on the phone with Dennis one morning. Man, what you doing? Man, I'm at the stove making Denver some damn pancakes. She wants some goddamn pancakes. We was out of the little ones you warm up, so I had to cook her the pancakes. And they got to be the same size as the ones that come pre-made already. Like, bro, this little baby is just too much. Fucking whoop her ass again when I get home, now that I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then, when they're not, the perfect round size, Denver's favorite thing to say, I can't want it. Oh, no, I'm finna beat your ass. I done stood at this goddamn stove sweating, making these little bitty-ass pancakes, and you want to tell me you can't want it? I'm whooping you when I get home. You little motherfucker, you better hope you ain't sleep. Goddamn, I'm waking you up.
Daddy in there making flapjacks.
Bro.
I said pancakes.
Man, bro, these kids are just spoiled for no reason, bro. But I mean, again, when you get to this level, man, it's just the most beautiful thing. Hey, listen, ladies, stop crying in front of the camera and get out and meet somebody. God damn it. You're not going to meet anybody just sitting in the house pointing the camera at your face, talking about you're beautiful to yourself, but you may not be beautiful to everybody else. Single ladies. If you don't shake your ass in front of the cameras, if you don't tell us everything that you do every day, then you don't have to tell us that you're single. We'll eventually ask you when we approach you out in life. And furthermore, fellas, if you want to go knock down 100 bitches in the room, go. No, I'm just playing. I'm definitely just playing. Figure out who you are in life, man, before you start creating connections, whether it's connections with women, connections with children, connections in your business life. You have to know you before you can get to know anybody. If you don't know who you are, you're going to constantly make the same mistakes over and over and over again. But understand it's innately a part of who you are. Just because it's who you are, that doesn't mean that you have to change. But when you start to make changes, you can't pretend like you never started. Hey, this is DA. I just want to talk for my brother, Sir Mike and DP, man. We fucked y'all the long way. We love y'all, man. We'll be back Friday. I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about, but we just going to be glad that y'all there, man. We love y'all, man. We gone. Peace.